I hope you all had a meaningful Memorial Day weekend, reflecting on the brave men and women who gave their lives in service to our country. Days like these remind us of the importance of community, legacy, and resilience, values that matter now more than ever for local businesses. As we honor those who stood for something bigger than themselves, I want to share how your local business can also build a lasting legacy, not just through your services, but by becoming a trusted voice and resource in your industry. In today's episode, we're talking about how to go beyond leads and SEO, and how to position yourself as the go-to expert that people turn to, even in times of uncertainty. Because just like the heroes we honor, your business can stand as a pillar of trust and leadership in your community, especially when it matters most.
Thank you for having me, Zach. I'm excited to be here, especially as we reflect on Memorial Day, a time to honor those who stood for something bigger than themselves. It's the perfect backdrop for our discussion today about how local businesses can build their own legacies. We're going to dive into how you can take control of your narrative and position yourself as the trusted leader in your community, going beyond just leads and SEO, and truly becoming the authority people turn to.
Let's dive right in. Why is controlling your narrative so vital in today's information-rich environment?
In 2025, we're navigating an era characterized by information overload and growing uncertainty. Controlling your narrative is essential because it allows you to define who you are, rather than letting assumptions or competitors shape public perception. In this saturated market, your story can distinguish your brand and elevate you above the noise. By effectively sharing your narrative, you ensure that your message aligns with your values and resonates with your target audience, securing your place as a trusted staple in your community.
That's a great point. It's about seizing the narrative before it's created for you. Now, when we talk about leveraging media coverage, what role does it play in shaping public perception and building credibility?
Media coverage is a powerful tool in defining public perception. Earned media, like news features or interviews, bestows third-party validation, which inherently builds trust and credibility. Unlike self-promotions or ads, which can appear biased, media coverage is perceived as more authentic and authoritative. It helps establish your expertise, share your successes, and even defend or amend the narrative in times of crises. When you harness this effectively, you build a solid foundation of trust with potential customers who see their local news outlets endorsing you.
That third-party validation really is key. But it's not just about reacting to media opportunities, is it? How can businesses proactively use storytelling to shape their brand narrative?
Exactly, Zach. Proactive storytelling is about taking initiative to share your brand's values, vision, and unique propositions with your audience. It's about crafting stories that underline your business's contributions to the community or highlight the journeys behind your products and services. This can be done through your own platforms like podcasts, newsletters, or social media, where you share customer testimonials, behind-the-scenes insights, or even educational content that positions your brand as a helpful resource. By owning your narrative through strategic content, you influence how your audience perceives and connects with your brand, developing stronger loyalty and preference.
Proactivity seems to be the name of the game. Speaking of challenges, can you share some steps for using effective storytelling to repair a reputation?
Repairing a reputation through storytelling starts with transparency. Acknowledge the issue candidly, then outline what steps are being taken to address it. Use personal stories or testimonials to demonstrate the changes and improvements implemented. Tailor stories to highlight your commitment to your customers and community. It's also helpful to encourage positive testimonials and reviews from satisfied clients to gradually rebuild trust. Maintaining consistent communication is key, as it shows ongoing dedication to resolving past issues and reinforces your commitment to delivering on your promises.
Maintaining that transparency and open communication can go a long way in mending bridges. Now, let's discuss how positioning yourself as a thought leader within your market can transform a business.
Positioning as a thought leader elevates your business from merely providing products or services to being viewed as an authority in your domain. This transformation involves sharing your expertise in platforms that reach your target audience, writing articles, being a guest on relevant podcasts, speaking at local events, or engaging in community activities. When you consistently contribute valuable insights, tips, or innovations, your audience begins to view you as a reliable source of knowledge, increasing trust and preference for your services.
Establishing expertise clearly sets a business apart. Building on that, what tips can you share for positioning oneself as a trusted authority in their local market specifically?
Being seen as a trusted authority in your local market begins with involvement. Engage in local community events, sponsor popular local initiatives, or partner with other local businesses for mutual benefit. Regularly share expert content that pertains to current local issues or interests. Utilize local platforms and networks to connect and engage. Also, don't underestimate the power of online reviews and recommendations from local residents. When your community sees you having a consistent and positive impact on their lives, your stature naturally evolves into that of a trusted authority.
Engagement is definitely key to fostering trust. Let's talk about the psychological edge that being perceived as an expert gives to a business.
Perceived authority carries a psychological edge because it influences decision-making processes. People naturally prefer to trust and follow what they perceive as expert advice. When you're considered an authority, potential clients are more likely to choose your services over competitors because they believe you offer the best solution. This preference leads to increased customer loyalty and referrals, because the expertise not only attracts initial customers, but also retains them. The preferred choice in a customer's mind reduces their perceived risk and enhances their confidence in their purchases.
That makes sense. Being seen as the expert can indeed simplify the customer's decision-making process. Are there any techniques you would suggest for differentiating a business as the only choice in its niche?
Differentiating your business begins with identifying what truly sets you apart. It could be an innovative approach, a unique product feature, exceptional customer service, or a profound knowledge base. Highlight your unique attributes through storytelling across various channels. Additionally, engage directly with customer feedback to continually refine and customize your offerings. Partner with influencers or local personalities to endorse and spread your unique value proposition, broadening your reach and reinforcing your distinctive position within the market.
It's about finding and broadcasting that distinctive edge. Nikki, could you share some real-life examples of local businesses that successfully transitioned from being invisible to in-demand?
Certainly. Take, for instance, a neighborhood restaurant that struggled with visibility. By partnering with local influencers and hosting community events, they shared their unique dining ethos and expertise, transitioning from a mere eatery to a local culinary leader. Another case is a struggling dental practice that leveraged educational social media content to explain complex dental procedures, positioning themselves as the knowledgeable and caring choice for their community. These businesses went beyond transactional relationships, nurturing an emotional connection with their audience through strategic storytelling.
Such transformations highlight the power of storytelling and community involvement. Before we wrap up, how can businesses stay top of mind by engaging with their community consistently?
Consistent engagement is vital. Businesses should cultivate a regular presence in their community through ongoing marketing strategies, be it through weekly blogs, regular newsletters, podcasts, or active social media interactions. Attending or hosting community events keeps your brand visible. Encourage user-generated content by interacting and partnering with your audience. Engagement should be genuine and centered around providing value, ensuring that your business remains a relevant and welcome fixture in the community.
Remaining visible and valuable is truly key to maintaining momentum. Ultimately, what are the long-term benefits of establishing authority and credibility within an industry?
The long-term benefits are significant. Established authority leads to sustained customer loyalty, a robust brand reputation, and higher market influence. It fosters trust, which in turn leads to higher conversion rates and customer retention. Credibility acts like a compound asset. It builds over time, similar to SEO, providing enduring returns in the form of both continual business and emerging opportunities, such as collaborations or expansions. A strong, authoritative presence ensures your business isn't just surviving, but thriving for years to come.
Evidently, the payoff for building authority is substantial and sustainable. Finally, could you leave us with actionable insights for crafting a compelling business story?
Certainly, begin with a clear understanding of your core values and unique selling proposition. Align your stories with these fundamentals. Use narratives that resonate emotionally with your audience, perhaps a founding story, transformative customer experience, or a mission-driven initiative. Ensure your storytelling is authentic and humanizing, employing relatable characters and situations. Finally, embrace different media, visuals, texts, and audio, to tell your story across platforms, ensuring it reaches and impacts a broader audience.
Thanks again, Nikki, for sharing your expertise with us today, and to our audience for tuning in to SacTown Marketing Mavericks. If you're just joining us, be sure to check out the first 2 parts of this 3-part series to unlock the full power of visibility and media coverage. Remember, controlling your narrative and becoming the trusted expert in your community is how you stand out in 2025. If you're ready to put these strategies into action, visit titanaimedia.com. That's titanaimedia.com. And let's talk about making your business the go-to choice in your industry. Until next time, keep telling your story and watch your business thrive.